Alright, so welcome back everybody. In this video we are going to continue with our office building. We are going to place some light fixtures in this one. So what I want to do now is I am going to make sure that you're in your reflected ceiling plan. So I'm in my ceiling plan level 1. I'm going to click insert on the ribbon. We're going to add some lights, and also some diffusers, and but who knows what we're going to add, but we're going to do that. So I'm going to select insert. I'm going to go to load Autodesk family, and then we're going to look for troffer light. I'm just going to, in the search, just type in troffer. Not toffer, not toffee or toffer. We're going to do troffer. So they want us to bring in the 2x4, so which would be troffer light parabolic 2x4. What's the difference between these two, you ask? Troffer light 2x4. Let's do this one. I don't know, but we're gonna load this. And then what else do we want to bring in? We're gonna go to load Autodesk family again, and then I'm gonna search for, what am I looking for now? Square supply diffuser. I'm gonna type in square supply diffuser. Square supply diffuser square. Ah, come on now. What? I'm gonna pick this one here. And then I'm gonna go to load Autodesk family again. We're gonna type in square return. Oh, there's only one of these. Nice. Alright, so we're gonna pick that, load it. And then what we're gonna do, so it says you are now ready to start placing elements in your ceiling plans. Select architecture, component, and pick troffer light 2x4. So troffer light 2x4, is it a 2 lamp? Yes, 2 lamp, 2x4, 2 lamp. And then it says on level 1 RCP place fixtures as shown. So I'm going to zoom into this area here. So what I usually do is instead of trying to place the light perfectly in the grid square, I'll try to place it like off to the side a little bit. And you really can just place one. So I'm going to right click cancel. Right click cancel again. So what I used to like to do is select the light and click on the align tool. So I want to align this light to this line with that edge, and then to this line with this edge, and now I can go up to copy. So I'm going to copy this. Wait, let me cancel out of this. Let me modify this. So I'm gonna select the light, right? Then go to copy. And then for the base point, I'm gonna select this bottom right corner. And then I'm gonna go down. We're gonna skip to 1, 2, place it here. And then I'm going to bring this over here to that corner. Bring it up there. And I had to modify. So there's those 4. Now mine doesn't look exactly like what you see in the picture, but we've got them spaced apart like in the picture. Mine has an extra little grid over here where theirs doesn't. I'm gonna leave it just like that though. I'm not gonna worry too much. All right, so then what are we gonna do? Now place another 2x4 light fixture as shown. So they want us to bring one down here in some kind of, I'm gonna go back up to architecture component. There's a 2x4. They want us to bring one somewhere in this range. Just gonna right click and cancel. Right click, cancel again. So their grid here is going up. It's like rotated from what mine is showing. So what I can do here is I can click on this grid. I can go to rotate. Just gonna rotate this up 90. Now it flips that over. I don't need to rotate this one now because this one is going in the right direction. Wait, let me hit modify. Let me click this light, click move. I'll get my stuff together in a minute. I'm gonna click on move, like this top corner here. I want to move this up over to here. Let's say 1, 2, 3. I think I'm gonna put mine here, even though they're just showing it over there. And then I can copy. I'm gonna modify. I'm gonna select my line, go to copy. I'm gonna select this top left. So I'm gonna come over 1, 2, place one there, over 1, 2, place one there. I'm gonna place one directly below it here, and here, and there. Hit the modify. Now what I wanna try is I'm gonna try to kind of like align my grid like they have it in the book. I don't know if the lights are gonna move with it, but we're gonna find out, right? So if I click on this vertical grid here, and I'm gonna go up to move, I'm just gonna pick a base point here. I'm gonna move this thing over, let's move it over 12. Should I move it over 12 inches to the left? So now we have this little extra piece over here, but I do know the lights did move with it though. So anyway, I'm gonna hit the modify and see how these lights are kind of off to one side. Like this is our room, but our lights are kind of shoved over here on the left. So I'm gonna click on this grid. I'm gonna try to move this. Let's see, click on this grid. I'm gonna move this to the right. Let's move it to the right by half of one of those grids, so that's going to be 24 inches. Okay, now they're centered up. Yeah, I like that better. Hit the modify. So I'm still not satisfied with this, so I'm going to click on this grid here. Click the grid. Try to click it again. Click as many times as I need to get this move to show up. I'm gonna click this, move it down to, I'm gonna move this thing down about what, about 6 inches. Let's give that a shot. That looks about even. I'm still not liking this. If I click this and move it over to the right, move this, I'm gonna move this over to the right 6 inches and see what we get. Nope, I don't like that. I get those little stubby pieces over here. What if I use the align, click on this, click on this, I'll still get a little stubby piece no matter what I do over there. So, all right, so not much I can do there. I'm just gonna leave it like that. So I'm gonna click on the modify, and now we're gonna bring in some of these registers. So I'm gonna go to architecture, component. I'm gonna look for those square supply diffuser. So I want the 24 by 24. And notice this one has the X going across. So where do we want to put these? So if I'm looking at the image, I want to put one about right here. I want to put one down here. Again, I'm trying to line those up. So there's those two. There's going to be one about here. There's one over here. There's one down here. There's one down here. And then let me go up and get the other one. So that's the square diffuser. Let me look for the square register. So 24 by 24. And then there's going to be one going here. I'm just going to place them in about where they go. Not exactly right now. I'm going to put one up here on top of that one. There's one below this one here. I think we're good. I'm going to hit modify. So now I can put these, line these up where they go. So I'm going to select this. I'm going to go to the align. I want to align it to that. I want to align it to that. This one. So you select what you want to align it to first, and then you select what you want to align to it. This one to here. This one to there. This one here. Yeah, okay. This one. That one. Oh, got one more down here. That one goes there. And there. I think we're good there, yeah. Yeah. Hit the modify. Alright, so that's as close as we can get to what the book has. I think we're just going to be putting lights in those areas, just, you know, so you'll have practice doing it. Normally we would have had lights kind of all over our rooms here, because we want more than just these two rooms lit up, but, you know, that's just good practice. So I'm going to save what I have, and I will see you, hopefully, back in the next video. Alright. Peace out.